Crewton Ramone's houseofmath.com. Alright.
Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't miss a single video.
Yeah, there you go. So, I like the answer was, obviously it's 4. Alright, so, what did you do? Well, you just took 7 from both sides, and you figured out that 2a was the same thing as 8, and then that means 1a has to be 4. Alright, that's super easy. Not even using paper and pencil, not even using any blocks, just looking at it. Alright.
Then, can you call me back again? It's doing, like, the same thing.
Okay. You want me to call you back? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, bye. Alright, let's set some... I'm going to set some ratio up, actually. We're waiting. There you go. Oops, forgot to call her back. Alright, so what we have here... Let's put it up some more. Put it more.
Alright, it's a little better.
Alright, yeah, now you're echoing. Alright, give me the answer. Nine is to 15 as 24 is to what? Alright.
So, you have to do, why aren't we doing ratios? Why aren't we doing variables?
Because you already got variables and you already know how to do it, and you need a little more work on ratios. If you can't tell me what x is, super easy just by looking at it.
Okay,
no, it's easy. Let's look on the side. How much is this over here? What's the relationship? What to what?
What?
What's the relationship? What to what?
9 to 15.
Oh, but what's the basic relationship?
Sorry, 3.
Yeah, 3 to
3 to 5.
3 to 5. Well, then it's got to be, and you can see it's 3 over here and it's 3 over here. It's 5 over here. Must be 5 over here. Can't be anything else. If this is 5 and this has got to be 8, what does x got to be?
It's got to be 40.
You are absolutely, positively correct. Has to be 40. Can't be anything other than 40. Now, we could take 9 times x and 15 times 24 and then divide by 9, but why? Why would you do that? I mean, because that's how they tell you to do it, but I mean, there's a better, easier, faster way, obviously. Alright, let's try another one. Let's try another one. Oh, here's fun. How about, do I have room? Let's move it up just a little bit. Okay. Get this out of here. Alright, and then I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? I don't think I have enough 7s. Fine. I'll do, do I have a lot of 8s? I do not have a lot of 8s. We'll go with 7. Okay. Alright, so. $14 is to 16. Oh, this is too easy though. As 28 is to what?
Let me look at the relationship. Okay. Oh yeah, 7. 7,
So it's what? 7 to what?
7.
Oh, come on, it's easy. Yeah.
Sorry, it was a school thing. Someone just typed on the side.
Yeah, well, turn it off. turn your chat off for the hour and just tell them, oh, by the way, I'm in math. My son has the same. He'll be in the middle of doing math and somebody will text him or something.
Times 4, 8, 16. 24.
I like it. Right? 'Cause wait, 24? I don't like it.
Oh, 32.
There you go. I don't like. It's still 7 to 8. It's what do we do over here? We moved over by 2. We moved over by 2, and over here we did. We moved over by 4. We moved over by 4. Let's write some more. So this has got to be 20. It's 28. This has got to be 32. All right. Now let's take a look at the find the ones way of looking at it. So what I have here is 14 is to 16 as 28 is to, I don't know. Well, let's see here. What I have here is 7s. So when I find the 1, I see I've got 2 to 2, right? That's the 1 that I'm looking at right there. And that's, of course, 7. And that's, of course, 7. And then over here, if I do 28, well, then that's got to be 4. And there's my 1, 4. We found the 1. It's easy. There's the 2 over 2. There's the 4 over 4. And then that's got to be, if this is 8 and this is 8, well, then this has got to be 32. All right. Let's see you make me one. Make a problem for me. All right, you're on. Anything you want.
3 over 15 is the same thing as 30 over 30.
You don't. Wait a minute. You got to give me a variable opening. You can't. If you're telling me all 4, you got to tell me 1. You got to leave 1 out.
It was funny.
So what do we have?
It was 15 over something.
Okay, so 3 over 15 is the same thing as 15 over what? Alright, I look at this and I see that 3 is to 15. Well, can I reduce that? I can't reduce that. Oh, actually, can I? Yes, I can. I have a 1 to 5 relationship there. Don't I? And then over here, that means that I moved over by 3, and I moved over by 3. There's my drawing. And then that means over here, I moved over by 5. Right? Well, 5 from there. Actually, I moved over 15 from here. So then I got to move over 15 from here. And 15 times 5 is 75. See what I did? Do you agree? Am I correct? Or did I tease you?
Wait, what did you say?
I said, am I correct, or did I tease you?
Your screen is, like, I can't see your screen, but I can hear you, so...
You can't see my screen?
No, I can't.
I can see you fine. Can you see me now?
Should I try calling you back again?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this time you call me.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Okay. And all it is, rectangles. The rectangles make life easy. So basically what you did was this. Oops. Oh shit, it's coming off. Oh, answer. And then
Yeah, that's better.
alright, why is it still ringing?
I have no idea, but I know you're better.
Alright. There you go. Now I'm happy. There's my blocks. And then I have to do 5 15s.
I have no idea what it's doing.
Who are you calling? Is that me?
I'm not calling anybody.
That's funny. It'll stop on its own in a minute. All right. Oh, not yet. All right. How about I give you you want a toughie?
Yeah.
All right.
I want a toughie.
All right. Here comes a toughie. How about we'll make it big. Now, see, if I made it 60, that would be too easy. Because then it would be just twice as much. So let's do one in the middle, which would be... Or actually, let's go over. Oh. There you go. Wow, your thing just won't quit.
I know.
It's getting annoying. Alright, you either got two things running or something else is going on. Anyway, hit, what do you call? End. Hang up from the phone call.
What?
Hang up.
Okay.
And then hang up on the other one too. Alright, does it say we've hung up? Yes, alright. Let's try it again. Alright, yay! And we have no feedback sound. Alright, so 26 is to 30 as 65 is to what?
Okay, so let's find the relationship.
That's fine, that's beautiful. That's the first thing you gotta do. Let's find the relationship. What's the relationship?
Let's see.
Can I reduce this? I can.
We need to see 65 divided by 26.
Oh, I don't think that's the best way to try to do it. Let's try the relationship. What's the relationship between this and this? If I went back, can I divide these numbers? Can I find? Are they both even?
Yeah.
What's the biggest number that'll go into both of these? Well, the biggest number to go in both of these is 2.
Dos.
Right? Dos. So if I have...
Oh, 1, obviously.
Well, 1, yeah, but then I just get back to 26 over 30, so we don't want to do 1. Would 3 go? 3 wouldn't go. Would 4 go? 4 wouldn't go. Because 4 times nothing is 26, and 4 times nothing is 30. Would 3 go? Nope. 4, 5. Nope. 5 won't go. 6 won't go. 7 won't go. 8 won't go. Let's just go with 2. So, how many 2s in 26?
That would be, 18.
Try again. 18 2s?
13.
13. I like it. How many 2s in 30?
15.
Alright. It's a fun game. Now, what times 13 is 65? That's how you do it.
3?
Really? 3 times 3 is 9, and you're not going to end in 5. No, I don't like that answer.
I mean 5.
Alright, good answer. I like 5 as an answer. So then it must be 5 over here. So what's my answer?
So 6. Wait, that would be over 15.
Yep, that's the right answer. But you gotta tell me the answer.
5, which equals 50 plus 25.
Which is?
Which equals 75.
Bam! I wish we still had the sound effects. Remember when I used to have all the sound effects I could play?
That's funny. What happened?
I don't know, they just removed them. You don't have sound effects anymore. I'd have to go to a third-party sound effects thing. Oh wait, maybe I can find one. Oh well, it'll screw up the computer. Never mind, because too many scripts running at once will screw up the computer. Okay, that was actually kind of a toughie. Let's do something else. We've been playing around with this for long enough. You're doing variables in school. I like it. I like it. Hydrogen, water, very good. Good for your brain. See, you're getting the most basic of the nutrients. Hydrogen and oxygen. Right? You're drinking your hydrogen and you're breathing your oxygen. And that makes your body happy. Yes. And you'll live with much less disease.
At the end, I want to... Never mind.
What do you want to do at the end?
I wanted to tell you a scary story.
You could tell... You could tell me a scary story now.
Okay. Do you want like a short one? Or...
However you want to tell it. The way it works best. Do you have lots of scary stories to tell or just one?
I have lots, but I'll just tell one.
Okay, tell me one scary story.
Okay, let me think which is the best one.
Once there was a little girl in an oxygen chamber. And she was doing math. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I'll just tell you a short one.
Okay, tell me a short one. Tell me a short one.
It's literally 2 sentences.
Okay.
Okay. The neighbor said that he had to kill the dog for protection. The truth was, he was just good at digging up bones.
That's the whole story.
Okay. Then, I saw a picture of me sleeping. I live alone. I know a really good scary story.
I like that one. That's actually pretty good. That one's not bad. That's a good logic. Let's see. I saw a picture of me sleeping,
Okay.
but I live alone.
This one is longer, but then I'll be done.
Okay.
So,
Okay. No, that's good. I like that second one. I like a lot.
the couple was hiking up. There was a couple. They
Okay.
were hiking.
All right.
They suddenly got lost. The man reassured the wife that they would be able to find their car. It became dark. They needed to find somewhere to sleep through the night. So they found a cabin. The cabin, they just felt like really creepy. It was like really creepy. There was graffiti all over the walls that said die, die, die. So they went into, they managed to make themselves comfortable, wrapped in a carpet. But soon after, they awoke to footsteps coming from outside of his window. The husband suddenly went to the window and asked, "Hello, is there anyone there?" So, there's no reply. Then he asked, "Can you clap if there's anyone there?" Clap once for yes, 2 for no. Clap. Shudder. Are you a man? Clap. Clap. Are you a woman? Clap, clap. Are you human? Clap, clap. He gulped. He asked, "Are you with anyone else? If so, clap. How many for every person?" Clap, 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 clap. They were never seen again. The end.
Did you write that story?
No.
Where did you get it?
I looked scary stories up. I looked scary stories of online. Oh wait, I have like a super short.
Okay, one more and then we'll go back to math.
Yeah. Okay, super short. So, I watched as her rotting fingernails pulled the closet door open, and she shrieked. She covered my mouth so I couldn't scream along too. I woke up. I was scared. I couldn't breathe. I realized it was just a dream. Oh yeah, it was 12:06 when that happened. Then, my clock reached 12:05 and the closet door was opening.
The end.
What?
I said that's where you end it right there, and then there we go. My favorite one out of all of them was I saw a picture of myself sleeping, but I live alone. That's a good one. That's a creepy story.
It's a famous one.
Okay. Let's do some, since you're doing variables in school, are you doing one and more variables? Let's do this. Let's just do 2. Let's say I have 2x plus y equals, this is going to be thinking for you. But we're keeping them small for the time being. Let's see, 7, just to keep the numbers small. All right. Then, now you got to remember the variables are all going to be the same, right? Just because, right? But now, an x plus.
3.
Wait a minute. How can it be 3? 2x plus y is 7. Now I'm going to tell you that x. I'm going to tell you that x plus.
Water. Whatever. It's just a pillow.
Yeah, I warned you about that. Yeah, and it's just water. Just take it out and put it in the sun when you're done. It'll dry right up. Especially up there where you have ridiculously low humidity, it'll dry right up. Alright, and then over here I'm going to say x plus... Oh, and then I'll do it this. This will be easy. X plus 2y is 5. Can you tell me what x and y are? This is advanced problem solving. Well, actually, this is intermediate problem solving. 3 variables is when we start getting advanced.
Plus y equals 5. It could be 3.
It's 2y. It's 2y.
Oh, 2y.
All right. Let me get a better pen.
That's y equals 2 and x equals 1.
Well, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is only 5.
That's the bottom question.
Well, all right. So wait a minute. Let's see. You're saying that x equals what?
I was talking about the bottom question.
Well, they're both the same. Crap.
You're confusing me.
I don't know what to do. What will you do?
Being very puzzling right now.
Very puzzling right now. It's a good puzzle. This is the kind of puzzle where you have to think. See, because there's infinite possibilities for 2x plus y equals 7. This could be a lot of different things. This could be x could be 1 and y could be 5. That would work.
Yeah.
Let's see here. X could be 2 and y could be 3. That would work.
X would be 0.5 and y could be...
X could be 3 and y could be 1. I mean, it's a lot of things. So how do we narrow it down and figure out what it could be? Well, because now it's not a lot of things. It also, x and y also have to satisfy this statement. So how am I going to figure it out? I like it. I can see your brain turn. I can see you thinking. That's good. Thinking is highly overrated, and we might not even get the answer to the question today. Let's think about how we would figure out what it is.
X plus 2y, it could be 1.
What could be 1?
X plus 2y equals 5. It could be 1, and x could be 3. Yeah, 3.
Okay, x could be 3. Then what would y have to be?
4, 5. Y.
Well, oh, wait a minute. Let's just you're technically you're not guessing. I know what I see. This is what you call intuition and the brain. All right. So if x is 3, what would y have to be?
If x is 3, y would have to be hang on. Okay, if x is 3, y would have to be 1.
Y would have to be 1. Very good.
That's what I said.
All right. Well then, 3 plus 2y is 5. Oh, you figured it out. Now you got the answer. How did you get the answer?
It's simple.
All right. It's simple. Good. Tell me how you got it.
Okay, so
Try not to pull your, dude. Don't pull your thing apart. Just, yeah, there you go. Your father will get mad at you if you break his toy.
Okay, so it's like it could be. So it'd be like 4 plus 1 equals 5. Now use half it. 2 plus. Yeah. 2 plus 2. Like. It's simple.
It's simple.
No.
That explanation, I don't think Max would understand that explanation.
Example. I was giving you an example. I didn't need that for the 3 plus 2. So 3 could be x, and then if it's just regular 2, but now you have to half that, so it has to be 1. It's right.
It's right. But if you try that, it works for this problem, but I don't think that'll work for the next problem. So let's think some more. The way we would usually do it is we could subtract the variables. We could add or subtract. Now here's the problem. In this case, I made a intermediate problem where if I want to eliminate one of these variables, because I got too many variables. I got 2 variables. So I'm going to try and eliminate one of the variables. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by a number to get rid of these variables. So I'm going to multiply by, which one should I do? I think I'll multiply this one by -2. The whole thing by -2. You see that?
Yeah.
Now why am I going to do that? Well, because that'll give me -4x plus -2y equals -14. Now all I have to do is, wait, you know what I'm doing?
What?
Hero 0! Do you spot Hero 0?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Right there. Made Hero 0. So now, when I add these two together, I wind up with, 3x is the same thing as 9. Well, actually, it's -3x is the same thing as -9. Right? And then if I divide by then x is just +3 because -9 divided by -3. Right? The other thing we can do is the rule of negatives. We just make them both positive because we can multiply everybody by -1. But once you figure out that I have -3 for an answer, or excuse me, I have 3 for an answer, then I can stick it back in there and figure out what my y is. And how'd I do it? I made a Hero 0. You see it?
That's not simple.
It's totally simple.
No.
Just a little bit. Oh, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm doing it again. This time, I'm going to get rid of. That time I got rid of my y's. This time I'm going to get rid of my x. And wait, I need to put in a. Because in a minute you're going to be able to do this by yourself with no help from me, which is the point. All right. So now let's see here. Over here, I'm going to multiply by -2, and then it's going to make this -4, and this is going to make this -10. Well, then what happens? I get Hero 0 again.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I see.
And then over here, I'll have -3. Y is the same thing as -3, which means y has to be 1. Right? So once again, what are we doing? Hero 0, no fun, get back to 1. Hero 0, no fun, get back to 1. Hero 0, no fun, get back to 1. Those are the only 2 arrows we have in our quiver for problem solving. That's it. Hero 0 and no fun, get back to 1. Alright, I'm going to give you 2 problems and then we're going to quit.
Deal.
Deal. Alright. And we'll make them easy. We'll make them easy. Alright.
What have I been doing, Ben?
You've been doing great. What do you mean?
No, bigger. See, look.
Oh, what happened? You turned your camera off.
I know.
We'll turn it back on. Alright. So let's do 3x plus y equals 18.
My dad's sitting outside right now.
All right, cool.
So.
And let's do wait. Let's make it. See, and again, it's infinite possibilities. All right. So now I'm going to narrow it down. And I'm going to say that 2x plus. We'll make this super easy so you get the concept. But 2x plus y is the same thing as 14. That should be really easy to see.
Alright, okay, so 3x plus y equals 18. It could be 5 plus 3. 5 could be 3.
Oh, 3 times 5 is 15 plus 3 is 18, you're right, but 2 times 5 is 10 plus 3 is only 13. Oh man, you were close. Hero 0, no fun, get back to 1. Hero 0, no fun, get back to 1.
12? Okay.
I made this one super easy. Get rid of the y's. How am I going to get rid of the y's?
4. 3x plus 3 times 4, which equals 12, plus 4
Is 16.
is 18. Yeah. I mean, plus not 4, sorry. Plus 6.
I like it.
What?
I like it. So you said 3 times 4 is 12 plus 6 would be 18. That's right. Does it work over here?
Yeah.
So 2 times 4 is 8 plus 6 is 14. I like it. You got a second one using your intuition skills. I love it. Now here's what I'm going to do, young lady. Watch me. Watch carefully.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Alright, I'm just going to make this all negative. I'm going to multiply everybody by -1. -1, -1, -1. Now, when I stick them together, what do I have? Well, now when I stick them together, I'm going to have x equals, that's a 0. Do you see my 0? And then 4. Done. Well, if x equals 4, 3 times 4 is 12. Y must be 6. Because this is the same thing as 12 plus, I don't know, is 18. And I know that 12 plus 6 is 18. And over here, this would be, in the original, this would be 8 plus, I don't know, is 14. And I know that that has to be 6. So there you go. X and Y is 6. And all I did was get rid of a variable. Hero 0. Hero 0. And then and that one I didn't even have to do no fun, get back to 1. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try one more, and this one you got 2 in a row. So, no problem. I'm just showing you how to get it.
All right.
Your subconscious mind, your brain is actually solving these problems.
Then one more, then are we done?
Sure, unless you want to do one more after that.
That's okay.
What are you going to do in there all by yourself?
I don't know. I can ask Dad to get me out.
There you go. Okay.
I have my phone too.
But you haven't. You can quit your math lesson early, but don't quit your oxygen session early.
Yeah, well, I can still read scary stories.
Okay, that's true. That's true. All right. Do you want a toughie for the end one, or do you want a medium one, or what do you want?
What?
So do you want a toughie for the last one, or do you want a medium one, or what kind of problem do you want?
Definitely a toughie.
Definitely a toughie. All right, that's what I want to hear. All righty. She is confident. Let's do, I don't know, let's get a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger. Let's do 5x plus 2y is, let's see here, 29. And then over here, 3x plus a y is just going to be 17.
Okay.
Okay.
It could be. So.
And see, and then tomorrow, next time I see you, we'll throw some negative ones in there. Oh yeah. Then you're gonna be styling.
It could be 5x, so it could be 5 plus 3.
Huh?
No.
Huh? That's pidgin English for I'm sorry, I did not understand you. Could you please repeat yourself?
5 and 2. X could be 5.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that wouldn't work.
Why wouldn't it work? Don't second guess yourself. Go with your gut. If X was 5, what would Y have to be?
X could be 5 and 2. The Y could be, X could be 5, oh, and Y could be 2.
It could be. Not just it could be, it is. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 2 is 4. That's 29. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. Meow! You got it. Now, this is the thing. Like I said, you're going on intuition. You're going 100% of your gut. I love it. And we may be having some psychic transference here, but I mean, overall, I'm pretty sure that it's, you think that you're doing it, but you don't know how you're doing it. This is my favorite part of the math when this happens. It doesn't happen that often.
I know how I'm doing it.
Okay, well tell me how you got it.
0, 0, and no fungi back to 1.
Okay, sure. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it easy just by multiplying everybody by -2. Everybody by -2. Alright, so if I do everybody by -2, this turns out to be -6x plus -2y. Why am I doing that? So I can get rid of the y's. I can get my hero 0. And then I have -34. Now, that'll tell me, what will that tell me? Well, when I add these guys together, I'm just going to have 1x is the same thing, and when I get rid of these guys, I have a 0 there, right? Well, let's just do it. 5, and this is going to be -x. That's going to be plus 0y, and that's going to be 5. Right? Oops. -5. Because -2, -2, -2, there you go. And then when I add these two, I get -5, and when I add these two, I get a -x, and -x is going to be the same thing as -5, which means that x is the same thing as 5. Now, once I know that x is 5, 5 times 5 is 25, and I know that 25 plus 2y equals 29, y has to be 2. You just pop them back in the equation. And then I put it back over here. Well, 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2, it works. Right? Because I can do the same thing. I put my 5 in over here. 15 plus y equals 17. Well, that's super easy. Y's got to be 2. Right? This is all going on in your subconscious mind underneath your consciousness. All right. I'm very pleased with you. You got both of those right. That was a good job. What was our 2 things that we needed to do?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. I like it. I was talking about math. Oxygen and hydrogen. That's important. But I was talking about math. 2 things we need to do. Hero 0, no fungi back to 1. Now the first thing we do to get hero 0 and no fungi back to 1 is just figure out. Now I could have multiplied this one by 3 and this one by 5 and got rid of my x's, but what fun is that? Why not just multiply by 2 and get rid of my y's? And then I don't have to do both of them. I just have to do 1. But in the future, you may have to do 2. But I'm very pleased with you getting these by literally just looking at them and thinking. That's excellent.
Wait, are we done?
If you want to be. All right. Then I will see you. Then I will see you in a week.
All right.
All right. Have a fun time. Peace out.
All right, bye.
All right. Bye. Crewton Ramone's House of Math.com. That easy.